about time.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
And we're back on Flash.
No substance.
So we are in our third video for Top 5 for the Halloween Horror Month.
Hopefully this makes it out before Halloween.
I hope so too. I've already celebrated some Nightmare on Elm Street death scenes, celebrated some scary ladies.
That was a fun video to do, and both of them were really, really fun, especially the scary lady ones, because that was different than what we normally do. It actually dealt with an unrecognized part of horror.
Very true, but important part of horror.
But a definitely important part of horror.
So, you know, kind of got a little bit of a crossroads there. I was going like back and forth on what this one should be. So guess what? I reached out to y'all on Twitter, and this is actually your pick. You guys picked the top 5 worst horror films of all time to us.
There's so many. There's so many bad horror films, and you have to look at it in such a way as to, was it intended to be bad? Was it something they were intending to like make it was supposed to be like really like this is gonna be genre defining, and then it just came out like
is it so bad it's good?
Oh, I got one of those that is so bad it's good, and one of those where they were trying to do something and it went wrong. It just went wrong. It went wrong.
Well, how wrong did it go, Terrence? Go first.
All right, so I kind of gave you a preview of what my list is gonna be like, but I didn't want to penalize the people for the, hey, we're gonna make something campy, it's gonna be stupid, it's just gonna be like to drink and, you know, with a bunch of people and watch around Halloween or just at a spooky at night. But I did punish a couple people for just being stupid bad. All right, so number 5!
Number 5!
Jack Frost, the horror film. This POS was basically, they tried to do like a superhero origin or a villain origin, kind of like Sandman, where like he was in an accident, they got mixed with the chemicals, and then he became something. Well, he's a serial killer that they're transporting somewhere. It's not really defined where they're taking into
the freezer.
Yeah, and he's in the back of a truck. I mean, this ain't even like a police wagon thing. Anyway, so they crash and hit some chemicals, and he gets melted by the chemical acid and lands in the snow, and it fuses with the snow, and he becomes a snowman. A snowman. Not even like the abominable snowman. I mean like Frosty Snowman.
So Killer Frost.
So he goes out and he murders people, blah blah, but they don't even pay attention to their own rules because he's inside warm houses. The costume on Jack Frost was horrible. It looked like it was just a guy in a puffy white suit. He melts in a bathtub and then refreezes himself back together, but they kill him, or they stop him with hair dryers. That's how bad this movie was. And it was full of puns. It was full of, he was worse than Mr. Freeze. He made so many puns in this movie. Watch it.
That's
I mean, don't watch it. That's why it's on the list.
Number 4!
Number 4, I went with, I almost wanted to move this, but now I'm gonna go with it. Troll 2. The movie that's called Troll 2, not the Trolls movie, the little animated one with Anna Kendrick, or how do you say her? Kendrick? Not her, no, before that. There was a live action film called, well, it was a movie called Troll that had the chick from Seinfeld in it.
Sure.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, which is, man, there's a scene of her in there. Watch that one. That had trolls in it. Troll 2, which is the sequel, had no trolls in it. It had hobgoblins.
Maybe they were cousins.
They had hobgoblins, and then the hobgoblins were disguising themselves as people, and then would turn back into the hobgoblins and eat people. It was convoluted and stupid, and all you can sit there and think about was, why is this called Troll?
They're trolling us to watch it.
They were trolling us.
They were trolling us.
Back before it was a thing, that was the first Troll. Troll 2.
Number 3!
Number 3! I wrote one down, but it really should be the whole damn series. The Leprechaun series. But I picked Leprechaun in Space because how's he gonna get a rainbow in space?
And that is very true.
It was the biggest thing with watching that movie. It's like, you know, rainbows in space. But the series itself, the first one, okay,
Passable.
Yeah, it had Jennifer Aniston, and it was like her introduction.
And she was just on Howard Stern, and she actually reflected on it. You know,
I like
it was
the
good.
First one.
I mean,
but
to a point.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Leprechaun in the Hood. I should have put that one on
They
here.
lost me at Ice-T.
I should have put Leprechaun in the Hood on here is what I should have did. But Leprechaun in Space is where I was like, ain't no rainbows in space.
Number 2.
Number 2. Excuse me.
That bad, huh?
That bad.
That bad.
Number 2, I went with, and I just found out a lot of people have not seen this film. But now that I've made this list, you're gonna go watch this film. Thankskilling.
Oh, I never even heard of this.
Yes,
But
okay.
it sounds bad.
It's about a mutant reanimated turkey that comes back and kills a bunch of people on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
I watched this film because my daughter wanted to see this film because it kept popping up on the thing.
What bet did you lose that you're gonna watch Thanksgiving?
So I gave I gave Jack Frost a bunch of crap for the puns. It was like one-liner. It was Nightmare on Elm Street 4 or 5. What was the one where it was 4? Where he was just becoming an open mic night.
Open mic night.
That's what Thankskilling was. He made so
What in the giblets is on?
He made Thanksgiving puns. He made like B-movie puns. He was this ugly-looking regular puppet that somebody got and just kind of grossed out and did a little talk in the voice and stuff. And it's a turkey. It's a turkey.
So the fake Thanksgiving trailer on freaking Grindhouse was better than that movie.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Let me tell you how bad this film series is, because it's a film series, by the way. So they had Thankskilling 1,
Okay.
yeah, the original,
Okay.
and then Thankskilling 3.
What happened to 2?
Exactly. You know why? Because the movie series was so bad, they lost the funding on 2. And the guys who actually wrote this movie and stuff like that, when they got money to do the film, they were like, screw it, we're just gonna do 3. And in 3, they referenced the fact that there's no 2. Talk about bad movie? That's a bad horror movie.
So what the hell? I'd rather see Plan 9 from outer space than this shit.
By the way, this list was easy for me to make because I watched a lot of bad horror films.
Number 2.
That was number 2.
Number 1.
Number 1! Like I said, I was gonna pick a movie where they tried to make a good film and actually get you engaged, and it was supposed to be that, right? My number 1 is The Happening. I hate that movie so much.
M. Night Shyamalan. Will you take The Happening over Lady in the Water or The Village?
I liked The Village, by the way.
Okay.
The end is what
Lady
pisses
in the
people
Water.
off. What I don't like about The Happening.
Let's get to that part.
I didn't like Lady in the Water either. But what I don't like about The Happening, it's plants. Put a gas mask on and get a chainsaw. Let's get some stuff done. Come on.
Plants? Oh, that's
trees.
right.
It was the trees.
The trees. That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna say because technically it could be like a sapling or something like that. But anyway, look, it's
sapling.
a tree. The sapling.
The puns are they're getting all on you.
I mean, they're tricking of my money to see this damn movie. Look, M. Night Shyamalan was on a roll, man. He was making good movies, and then he gets to
M. Night Sappening.
I think this one came before Lady in the Water, right? Who cares?
Who cares?
It's a bad movie.
And John Leguizamo's in it. Damn it.
Look,
Mark.
yeah, Marky Mark. Marky Mark puts on the worst performance I've ever seen him do. Ever. And I know like M. Night Shyamalan likes to have his characters kind of be more reserved and to themselves. Like even with Bruce Willis and Unbreakable, and even in Sixth Sense. It was like he wasn't normal Bruce Willis. He was like, hey, just kind of tone it down. You know, don't Bruce Willis it up.
Yeah, don't.
Don't Marky Mark this up. Mark Wahlberg. Don't Mark Wahlberg this up. And it's like his acting just came out horrible in this film. When they find out the twist, not even a twist, right? It's the trees that's putting spores in the air or something in the air,
right,
and it's killing them that way. And I'm like, get a gas mask and get a chainsaw and just level the forest.
So this is like plant maximum overdrive.
Yes, except the trucks could at least come get you. You just gotta walk by. You gotta go to the trees. But they were fine in the house. So they're in the house. You know.
Don't leave the house.
There's a point in the movie where they don't leave the house, but what I'm saying is that if they put it in the air's everywhere.
You're in a pool.
Yeah, where's the smoke gonna go?
Where's the smoke gonna go? You're in the pool.
It's like the plants didn't need you to come outside the house. They put it in the air. Eventually, you're gonna die.
What is that? there's a freaking movie that's, forget it. Everyone, let's go. Let's move on.
And that was my top 5.
That was your top
worst
5.
horror
Okay.
films.
All right. So I'm gonna get a lot of crap, like I always do.
Right.
That's actually my thing now, is getting crap. You know what's funny is that when we first started top 5, you were the one getting crap for your
All the
list.
time.
And now I'm the one getting crap.
Because you make shitty lists.
This is very true. So speaking of shitty lists, number 5.
Oh, never mind. I was waiting for the
My number 5
Number 5.
is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 6.
Not a good Nightmare on Elm Street.
I cannot stand that movie. Dream Child was getting there, like where I was like getting irked with it. But Part 6, and I'm sorry, it was directed by Rachel Talalay, who actually was a part of the original Elm Street 1 through 3, I think, as far as from writing and producing, I believe. And she actually came out and she directed this movie, and she turned it into something that was just completely uncalled for. Some of the scenes were just dumb. The Power Glove scene, I could not get into.
Cool graphics.
Yeah, how he's reintroduced as the Wicked Witch of the West, getting tired like Looney Tunes, putting the spikes out in the middle of the road.
See, that's
You
what
remember
it-
that one because you were talking about that in the last top
Yeah.
5.
That was the thing that was like, because it was one of those films where like Freddy Krueger was no longer scary. He become an icon at that point. So it was
Right.
like, let's just give him one-liner after one-liner.
Right, but you know, you have these
Isn't that the
cameos-
one that had the Cool Mo D little video where like they had the dancing Freddy's in the video?
No, it was not. But you did have these cameos by Alice Cooper, who was good as his father. You had Johnny Depp play the cameo. You had the Roseanne Barr and Tom Arnold come out
when they were a thing.
And you know, but it was just so unnecessary. I hate that damn movie. New Nightmare saved it. You know, it kind of saved face. But Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare is absolutely the freaking one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Number 4.
Number 4. Sorry,
This is actually new, and it's Critters Attacks. Exactly. Now the Critter series had its up and downs. 1 and 2 are pretty dang good, I thought. 3, it was over. 4, forget it. But this movie right here was absolutely freaking pointless and stupid.
So I have never seen Critters 3. I've only seen 1 and 2 because I heard it was bad and I didn't want to ruin my childhood because I love Critters. I want to see a remake of Critters. I love Critters.
With Leo.
Let's get that done.
Let's do it.
But I mean, what made this one so bad? Because I have no idea. I just know people told me it's really bad.
The Critters Attacks is just the acting is awful. Not that these movies are going to have like, well, actually, technically, it does have an Academy Award winner. But anyway, but this particular movie does not. The main actress tries, but it just does not work. The ending, I'll save you I'll spare you all that. Dee Wallace actually does come out in this. The mom from E.T., The Howling, you know, Dee Wallace Stone, you know, she's a freaking horror icon to a certain degree. And not even she can save this movie. Her part was freaking pointless. This whole freaking thing was pointless. This movie sucks. Don't watch that movie. And if you do watch that movie, don't say I didn't warn you. And if you have seen this movie, comment below and agree with me. Number 3!
Number 3!
I blame this completely on my wife.
She made you watch it?
She made me watch this movie. She picked this movie. And it is The Haunting of Molly Hartley. Now, the premise of this movie
I saw the ad for that. I don't remember actually watching it.
The premise of the movie is actually pretty freaking good. The premise of the movie is when this girl turns 18, I guess there was a curse involved, and when she turns 18, she's gonna be this really freaking big demon or some shit's gonna happen, right?
Because, you know, demons always come out on their 18th birthday. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Forget it.
You gotta wait till they're an adult.
They're adult nearly. Even demons have freaking...
Yeah, so just wait when Damien turns 18. Full demon.
Anyway, so, you know, she's turning 18 already, and she's starting to get all of these visions and spirits and all this other stuff is going on. So boom, she turns 18 and nothing happens. She has dark eyeliner, and she walks out with dark eyeliner all made up and kind of, you know, she's got this bad girl image, and she walks off.
So she went through puberty at 18.
End of movie.
Ah, that's hilarious.
Puberty is the demon.
Yeah, demon puberty. There you go.
Absolutely one of the worst freaking movies. The 2 hours I'll never get back in my life. Ever.
Now Netflix can stop suggesting that movie to me because I keep seeing it on the thing and I'm like,
And what's even worse is I believe they made a part 2.
Hey, they made a Thankskilling part 3.
This is very true. They had funding for this one. So that's my number 3. Number 2.
Number 2.
All right. Michael Myers is actually my favorite horror icon of all time.
You're gonna pick this movie. I hate this movie, by the way. I hate this movie.
Michael Myers is my favorite horror icon of all time, and I take the mythology, the lore, everything about Michael Myers seriously, even more than Freddy. I love Freddy Krueger too. But when I saw Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
Yes.
That's not where you were going with that.
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, I have never been so pissed off in my life that I actually pissed my wife off. Because I was saying, that's not Michael Myers. I was furious at that movie, man.
You were the fanboy of comic book films, and it was like, that's not what happened in the comic books.
Pretty much. Okay, so when you're looking at it, it's starting off great. It's going into the hospital. You're thinking you're kind of getting a reimagining of the hospital and all that. No, completely goes different. Completely just alienates that whole thing, which is fine. Rob Zombie's got a certain vision. Mm-hmm. You know, you've seen it in House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, right. Even the remake he did for Halloween, which was a worthy remake. Right. You know, and he puts his own spin to it. Great. But in this particular case, he turned the established mythology and lore of Michael Myers and turned it into House of a Thousand Corpses. Threw a little bit of The Grudge in there.
That's kind of where that's his
freaking hated it. I was so freaking pissed off at that movie, man. That movie sucks so bad to me. And there's a lot of defenders out there, and I know you're gonna hit me up, and it's fine. I respect Rob Zombie as a filmmaker.
You don't hate Halloween Part 2.
I think that I will never defend it. You'll do that with art because I will never defend that movie. But a great filmmaker, respected filmmaker. I have absolutely nothing against Rob Zombie. I just cannot stand this freaking movie. I hate this damn movie so bad.
By the way, I don't think that's the worst Halloween. The worst Halloween is The Curse of Michael Myers. That's the worst Halloween.
And how many of the freaking kills are on our top 5 for that?
Yes, it's got some good kills, but the movie is not.
Yeah, exactly. But at least I can say that. At least I can say it has some of the best, Halloween kills. I can say that it's
like
got Paul Rudd.
The face through the thing. Yeah, it has Paul Rudd in it. The unageable Paul Rudd.
This has Danielle Harris, and that's about the best thing for me.
There you go. There you go. All right.
But
it didn't have Sherry Moon. That's what it was missing.
No, it did.
It did?
It did.
Oh.
She was Michael Myers' mother, Ghost Mother.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I barely remember.
I cannot
this movie.
stand this movie. I'll leave it at that.
By the way.
Number 1.
Number 5 is the worst. Number 1.
Number 1. All right. So I saw this movie.
What's worse than that?
I saw this. Oh shit! That was my top. I don't care. Let's go. My number 1 is Creepshow 3. Now, right now, Creepshow is.
I never saw Creepshow 2.
What?
I never saw Creepshow 2.
Creepshow
I only
2's
saw the first
amazing.
one.
Are you serious?
I only saw the first one.
All right. Well, we'll get into that later.
All right.
Creepshow 3 is just one of the worst anthology films I've ever seen in my life. It has absolutely zero scares or zero of anything.
That's the true scare, is that they show you none.
So all of these stories are just horrible, okay? Not one of them is good. This is not Creepshow 3 at all. I saw this, the cover, Creepshow 3, when the hell did that happen? All right, let's check this out, man, because Creepshow 1 and 2 are the best. And you watch it, and there is absolutely no way that this movie should even be called Creepshow 3, you know? And there is maybe one slight and that's it. It was awful. That movie sucks so bad, it has no right to be Creepshow 3, not even show. Don't even put show on it.
Just call it Creep?
Just, not even Creep. Just put 3 on it. I don't care what you call it. Just don't ever call it Creepshow 3. Not Tales from the Dark Side, not Tales from the Crypt, not Tales from the Hood. Don't call it shit, because that movie sucks so bad. I hate that damn movie. Worst horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Now, Creepshow has actually, made a comeback, which on Shudder. If you haven't seen the TV series,
they have a TV series.
Yes, it is. It's pretty good, actually.
Huh,
So,
look at that.
watch that. I'd rather see that. I'd rather see Goosebumps than Creepshow 3. I am more scared of the freaking doll from Goosebumps than I was from Creepshow 3.
The Slappy.
Yes.
Slappy.
Slappy. I like to slappy them because I can't believe they made that piece of shit.
I like how I remember that, and I don't remember anybody else's name, but I remember the damn puppet from
And you have never
Goosebumps.
seen Creepshow 2?
And I've never seen Creepshow 2.
All right.
Or Creepshow 3.
Dishonorable mention, sir.
I live in the, good movies.
Good bad movies.
Good bad movies.
Dishonorable mentions.
There are dishonorable mentions. I was literally just scribble, like a whole bunch of things. One of the ones I feel like I wanted my money back, or if somebody should pay me for the amount of time that I sat to watch it. Jeepers Creepers 3. Oh my God, so bad, so bad.
Not even so bad it's good. So bad it's bad.
Yeah, it's oh my God.
So bad it's worse.
It's I also put the. So I put this as a joke, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, because it's funny. It's funny, but it's not really a good movie. Jason X, not a good movie because it's stupid that he's in space. Got a good kill in there. That the
nitrogen.
Nitrogen. That's an awesome kill, but the movie's stupid. What else did I put on here? Because I crossed my stuff out. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Oh, Tales from the Hood. That's what I put on here. Tales from the Hood.
Okay.
Oh, and The Darkness. The Darkness.
Yeah. I have not seen it, but I heard of that.
Don't watch that movie at all. Don't. It's a waste of time. Don't watch it.
Okay. My dishonorable mention starts with Jaws: The Revenge. The only good thing about this is that Michael Caine got his house built because of his check from Jaws: The Revenge.
So you went Jaws: The Revenge and not Jaws 3D?
No, I love Jaws 3D.
Really?
Hell yeah! This freaking got Lou Gossett, baby. Lou Gossett's the shit.
Nah.
All right.
I just thought the story was stupid. It was like it was his mom, right?
My other one.
The Mama Shark. Baby shark. Mama Shark. That's the only thing I thought was stupid about it. I was like, how the fuck would his mom know?
Well, in Jaws: The Revenge, the shark is attacking the Brodies. So is he like the cousin?
Yeah.
Of the Bruce?
It's like, how do they all know?
Yeah, exactly. My dishonorable mentions again continues with also Jason X.
Yeah.
No continuity in the mask.
No.
No continuity in anything.
Well, he's in space, sir.
I don't give a shit.
He's gotta get a space.
No continuity, nothing.
He's gotta get a space mask.
Okay. But then you then you piggyback off that. Jason Goes to Hell. Absolutely, no Jason in it.
And then they go back to the original outfit, right?
Yeah.
So what did the space mask go?
I have no idea. No. Jason Goes to Hell was before.
Jason X. Okay.
Yeah. Awful.
Oh, then he went to hell,
was awful.
and then he went to space.
Yes.
So the portal to space is through hell.
Yes. Blair Witch 2.
Oh, the Book of Shadows.
Book of Shadows.
See,
Absolutely.
I didn't know how
I would
I felt.
rather watch The Craft than that dumb shit.
I didn't hate it, but I mean,
when you look at the expectations that you have for Blair Witch,
and that's the whole thing. And it was like you went from
awful.
found footage to them actually doing a regular horror film.
with found footage in it.
That didn't make sense.
Exactly. It was stupid.
It didn't make sense. I didn't hate it, but I was like, this didn't work.
And finally, Plan 9 from Outer Space.
That movie that's a fun movie to watch. You don't watch that movie because
That
you want a
movie is
good
so
movie. You watch that movie because
bad.
it's entertaining. That movie's entertaining. I saw that movie on Mystery Science Theater 3000, and maybe because they were making fun of
that movie's
it.
so
That's
cool.
how you watch that movie. You watch that movie making fun of how ridiculous it is. That you don't watch that movie to be like, ooh, I want to be scared for some 1950s horror. No, you watch that movie because you just want to have some fun. You want to drink and you want to have some fun. with a
No,
bunch of
you
people
need to
over.
smoke a lot of weed. And I don't even smoke weed. Anyway, so tell us what you think about your worst horror films.
There's
I
a lot.
know there's a lot. There's a
a lot.
crap load. What about Santa's Sleigh with Goldberg?
Yeah, I thought about that one too.
That was awful too.
There's some Puppet Master films that really need to be put on this list.
Basket Case 3.
Three.
1 and
That's
2 were good.
Yeah, I was about to say
3 was awful.
Don't nobody talk bad about Basket Case.
Yeah, Basket Case, Belial, awesome. I couldn't think of any Child's Play bad. I like all the Child's Plays.
I hate it when it became.
Seed of Chucky wasn't that
I
bad.
hate it when it became Chucky.
Okay, all right.
And anything named Chucky, I didn't like. The 1, 2, and 3, I liked the Child's Plays. I didn't like any of the Chucky films.
Fair enough. What about the remake?
Oh God.
Moving on!
I told you I hated that film.
Take us home.
Why did I put that on my list? Dishonorable mention, the Child's Play remake.
I love that movie.
God, it's awful.
You're crazy.
It's awful.
Take us home. Again.
5A. Child's Play remake.
Tied for 5th.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, so yeah, it's our horror month, so make sure you give us some ideas. We still have one more video to do, depending on when this one comes out. So if you give us your ideas, it might have been too late, but give us some ideas for.
We gave you time
for further top 5 videos for further ideas for top 5 video for us to make. Tripping over my tongue. If this is the first time that you're on the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as well as click the notification button so that way you're aware of all the other things that we do on the channel.
And I want to send a shout out to the Countdown Pod for giving us a shout out. I really appreciate that. But shout out to you guys, and shout out to Creepazoid Kelly. Out there fighting the good fight, girl. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you start getting feeling better, and all prayers in the world for you. Okay. For Aspen and Art World.
Hey, hang on one second. Ethaniel, that was the name. Ethaniel, if you're watching, there, I got it right. All you, buddy.
How do you forget a shout out? And they even told you who it was.
Yeah, I know. I'm not good. I remember Slappy, nobody else's name.
That's very true. For Aspen and Art, wherever the hell they're at, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time. I saw this. Oh shit, that was my tough. Move your leg.
I gotta clip this out now.
You do have to clip this out. I don't have my dishonorable mentions. I lost them.
2 weeks we did this. 2 weeks.